September 2025. The streets of Buenos Aires are filled with anger, sadness, and one clear demand: fairness. Thousands march to the Argentine parliament, holding signs, shouting names, and refusing to let this terrible event be forgotten. What happened? Why are so many people paying attention? Let me tell you. This story is about three young women: Morena Verdi, Brenda del Castillo, both 20, and Lara Gutierrez, who was only 15. On September 19th, they disappeared. The city searched, their families begged for help, but it was hard to keep hope alive. 5 days later, their bodies were found buried in the yard of a house in a southern Buenos Aires neighborhood. The news was devastating. But the horror didn't stop there. Police found out that the women were tricked into getting into a van, thinking they were going to a party. Instead, they were taken into a nightmare. They were tortured and killed in such a cruel way. It's hard to even talk about. What's worse? Parts of it were reportedly shown live, not to everyone, but to a private Instagram group of only 45 people. One gang leader's voice was heard saying, "This is what happens to people who steal my drugs." These women were punished, police say, for breaking a gang rule. 7 suspects are already in jail, but the man thought to be in charge of all this, called Little J, is still free. He's only 20 years old, but he has become a symbol of Argentina's problems with organized crime, drugs, and getting away with bad deeds. For the families of the victims, the pain is too great to imagine. Brenda's father said he couldn't even recognize his daughter. Their grandfather called the killers bloodthirsty. News reports said the young women sometimes did sex work to earn money. But their families are fighting back against rumors and unfair judgments, especially for Lara, who was only 15. Her aunt insists Lara was not involved with drugs or prostitution. All of this has brought back strong anger across the country about femicide, which is when women are killed just because they are women. In Argentina, one woman is killed every 36 hours. Protesters are angry not just about this crime, but about a system that hasn't done enough to keep women safe. The problem goes even deeper. Earlier in 2025, President Javier Milei said he wanted to remove femicide as a special crime, saying it gives women's lives special treatment. For many, this is not just insensitive, it's dangerous. So, what happens now? The families want answers. The protesters want things to change, and the world is watching. Getting justice for Morena, Brenda, and Lara isn't just about one case. It's about asking for safety, respect, and a future where women don't have to live in fear. If you agree, speak up. Don't let this story disappear.